the NBA Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Over the midway portion of the season now, Clark, and as a player, when are the dog days? When does your body really start to tell you something and you start to feel it?
Yeah, it varies from player to player, Kevin, but generally...
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Memphis, Mark Gasol. At the line for one.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Nash, the pass to Odom. Back to Nash. Thompson, a screen on Gasol. Second chance shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the three off target. Here's Gay. Drives to the hoop. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Nash, the pass to Randall. Odom a screen. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Davidson. Still scoreless. Outside for Randolph. Pass to Gay. From outside the arc. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Odom. Over rush. Odom's shot. Good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I like seeing Odom look to knock these mid-range jump shots down because he's certainly got the ability to do so.
Randolph a screen on Nash. And Randolph now top of the key. Has to rush. Here's Davidson. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 9. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Timeout. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Heading to the north, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Thompson. Artest comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is subbed in for Steve Nash. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Gasol. Henderson comes in for Zach Randolph. Damari Carroll's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mike Conley in for Brandon Rush. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Henderson with a screen on Williams. Here's Conley. Here he goes. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
.56 seconds left to play here in the first. Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Davidson. No scoring in this one. That one goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Artest. 4 on the shot clock. Odom. Carroll with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Davidson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davidson's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Michael Conley, number 1.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And the rebound goes to Odom. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Artest. Knocks down the 3-ball. Artest's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Carroll. Back to Conley. Henderson with a screen on Williams. Conley with the 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Los Angeles.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Davidson. Henderson gets to Conley. Henderson with a screen on Williams. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Back to Odom. Some contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Odom uses his length inside like that, it's really hard to contest him without fouling.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And that one falls for Odom.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
With the step back, here's Davidson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Henderson. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Conley. And he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And the first one at the line is good. Anthony's checked in for Hill. The Grizzlies making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Conley. He's got 12. Has to rush. Conley with it. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. From the high post, he drills it. Gasol's got 7 points in the game.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
Here's Williams. Hit by Anthony. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
So he gets them both.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
The legendary fantastic Laker girl.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Hawks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. On the wing, Williams. The 19-foot shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 10 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Williams. Anthony sets the pick for Williams. Inside. Rush grabs the miss.
You know, he's going to hear from his teammates after that one. I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Henderson with a screen on Williams. Conley kicks to Carroll. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside Artest. They set the pick. Oh, that's blocked.
And, you know, a strong physical defender, when Carroll's in the area, he's got good timing to block shots.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Henderson. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, leading by 17. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Nash. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Now Conley. He's got 14. Gasol up top. Has to rush. Memphis moving it around. Conley kicks to Rush. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
What a banner night for Rudy Gay. Lighting it up.
Outside Odom. To the wing right side. Pulls it from 20. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 12.
I like his shot selection. He focuses on taking shots that are within his range.
Nash against Conley. Gay in the corner. From downtown. No good. Shot missing. Lakers leading by 20. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Conley. Now here's Gasol to the right side. Rush finds Gay. Out to Conley. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 17.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Outside Odom. And here's our test. Back to Nash. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Lakers #1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Here's Davidson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Our test against Gay. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside our test. Pass to Odom. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Henderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Rush with it. Here's Davidson. And Anthony sends it back.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Davidson passes to Rush. Here's Davidson. Pass to Rush.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Davidson. Defended by Nash. And it's Davidson missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Fades back. Rebounded by E. The Grizzlies trail by 19. To the paint. And Rush kicks to Henderson. Gay outside. Over to the wing. There's a good screen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Great look, but off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lakers leading by 19 points. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 14.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Henderson with the screen for Gay. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gay's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot from free throw range. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Excellent defense there from Henderson. It doesn't go for him. Julius Randle getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Coming out of the break, seems to me as though he's lost his touch and maybe a little bit of confidence, too.
Davidson passes to E. Outside Artest. For the 3. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. Pass to E. Here's Carroll. And he nails the jumper.
And there's no reason to lay off Carroll now. I mean, he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Williams passes to Odom. Here's Artest. Now Anthony misses in close.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Lakers leading by 16. The 3. Drills it from outside.
Odom with a nice job cutting the defender off there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Davidson. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Odom. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Carter, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Davidson. 5 on the clock. Here's Carroll. The Grizzlies with another miss. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
On the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And it's Davidson missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Picked by Anthony. On the wing, Williams. Fires from deep. Here's Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Conley against Williams. Conley kicks to Carroll. Back to Conley. There's a screen. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 23. Stolen by Henderson. They're running. Here's Carroll. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on our test.
You know, because Carroll is such an aggressive and high-energy offensive player, that's why he gets these calls.
Amari Carroll taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that
Odom with a screen on Carroll. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 21.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Conley. Henderson with the screen for Conley. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Henderson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
There's the pick. Pass to Dudley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Randolph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They double-team Conley. Now Rush. Back to Conley. Gasol, a screen on Williams. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside our test. Pass to Dudley. Out to the right wing. Over Gay. Dudley's shot is good.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Conley. Now here's Randolph. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Right side, Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lamar Odom is checked in for Jared Dudley. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. The tray. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got 26.
Conley is such a patient player. Takes advantage what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Pass to Artest. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Rush grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Julius Randle.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
The Lakers making a switch here. Robertson, he's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the Lakers with another miss. Williams has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Williams against Conley. Pass to Gay. That one misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Williams finds Odom. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Robertson. From the high post. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.